I always find myself coming back to this game. Just such a meditative, game. It's just, I don't know, it's you're able to tune everything out and just focus on a little pixel snake eating whatever. Simple concept, but it does something to me. Does something crazy. I wanted to be open in this video. No more of the SlickGecko. I'm just like, I'm not cutting this video. I like doing snake videos because it's just like, I'm just going to do gameplay. And this one I'm not even going to try to be funny. I'm just, just here for some wholesome vibes. That's what you guys clicked on the video for, I hope. If you didn't, see ya. Get out of here. I'm not for it. I don't mess with that, man. You clicked on a video that said wholesome on it. I'm not here to be funny. I don't know. I've been missing this though. Like I sometimes I forget that I made my channel like a video game channel in the beginning. Like it's evolved over time. The TheSlickGecko Renaissance is over. I screwed that up. Let me let's do some rainbow. Oh, ooh, some fade action. Here we go. Is that orange and green? So I can't. Whatever. I just wanna try a video that's uncut, because why not? Is it because I'm lazy? Yeah, a little bit. I've got a lot of other stuff on my plate, and these these videos you can whip out in a day. Like, I'm recording this at 4:43 p.m. On the day that it's being uploaded. Like, you guys are not gonna believe how quickly I got this out. But yeah, I'm recording it the day of, because I just wanted to give you guys a little update. It's been a bit since I've talked directly to the audience, to the viewers, and not in a sarcastic, joking way, like in a character. It's like, this is me, this is Daniel, behind the mask of the TheSlickGecko. It's like when Bane. Yeah, he didn't take off his mask. Okay, so that would have been a bad example. I don't know comic books that well, I guess. But, limiting the cuts, allowing breathing time, showing mistakes, it's like, this is the juicy stuff you don't get to see, it's the stuff that you guys crave, right? Wholesome snake ASMR. I get it. As much as I make fun of ASMR, I understand it. Tickles your brain in a way that, it's like scratching an itch. It's like shuffling a nice deck of cards or something like that. I don't know. I get why people like watching like cool dominoes. Like, that stuff is cool, I just hate that it's advertised to me. It's like, why? I'm not a child anymore. It's like, I don't want to be watching domino videos. Or maybe YouTube thinks I am. I don't know. I've been debating a lot about really letting people in on the bread and butter of this channel, like what I do to make the videos, behind the scenes stuff. It's like the convention stuff, like when I'm the lobster, whatever. It's like that's a performance. Like, it's like I'm going to film school right now. I'm learning film school stuff. I've taken acting classes. That's acting. That's not like me, Daniel, the guy behind the camera, like the guy that, that's not me. That's, if you want to consider that something, that's like, akin to Marshall Mathers and Slim Shady. It's like, I don't think he actually thinks the stuff he says as that persona. But it's hard to differentiate, especially with YouTube. YouTube is way too, like, grassroots. Like, every time I watch a video, it's like, oh, cool, I'm supporting, like, my local business. I'm not supporting Big Pharma or Big McDonald's or Big, Hollywood. I'm watching this guy make, a wooden chair. And it's just some guy. Like, that's cool. or watching like, you know, some woman like make like this crazy cool art, like piece of art or whatever, like drawing. I don't know. Just watching people in their natural state, not worried about, you know, performing for the camera or whatever. I don't know. That's what I worry about YouTube, and I've been trying to like subtly, like subconsciously promote that in my videos, where it's like, you know, YouTube has some issues, like the algorithm, the search algorithm, the recommended algorithm. It feels broken to me. Like, if YouTube ends up watching this video, which does not seem likely, but if someone affiliated with YouTube, if someone that has, like, you know, connections or can network to YouTube, it's like, hey, I've been on the site since 2013, you know, like, my content's evolved, the persona I put out there has evolved. I think that I know a thing or two about, you know, what should and shouldn't be happening on YouTube. And I can do it all I want in a sarcastic, passive-aggressive way with content, or I could, you know, like, actually, you know, come from behind the case. Because, like, I'm willing to state my case, you know, as me, you know, it's like as the filmmaker, creator guy. It's like, I think YouTube is in a weird space. Shoot, see, I can't think and play at the same time. YouTube's in a weird space right now. Like, it's... Like, I don't make kids content. I need to reiterate that and reiterate it again. I do not intend to make kids content. But that's, you know, like, the Mafia City video blew up, and I was like, shoot, man. It's like, now I gotta make mobile game videos? It's like, screw that. Like, I made the videos I made, and I enjoy some of them, but, like, a lot of the mobile game videos don't even feel like they really had my heart and soul into them. It's just like, it felt like a job, and that scared me. I was like, I must be getting old, because I really hate what I'm doing now. So that's why I did the whole TheSlickGecko Renaissance wave. Let's try new content. Let's be abrasive. Let's be cynical. Let's be sarcastic. Let's try to make stuff that's like TV. And I was telling all my friends, like, you know, different ideas, and we'd shoot stuff. Like, Adam and I have a Tinder video in the works. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video. I had to delete it. I had to scrap a recording because my mic wasn't working properly. But we're doing a Tinder video where we, you know, like, we're doing tricks and pranks and all that. And we're also gonna do a Jack and I we were filming some stuff, like some, you know, some footage for other projects. Like, I've been working with graphic design. This guy I met in school, Arthur. Bro, I'm sorry if you're watching this and I butchered your name. I should probably, you know, clarify that. But he is a brilliant 3D animator. I've been experimenting with 3D, but he knows what he's doing. I don't know what he uses, because I use Element 3D, which is a pretty archaic After Effects 3D program. And that's how I made, like, the PS2 graphics for the latest video that I made. The latest, like, YouTube deep dive video. Because I want to up the polish, I want to up the quality on videos that I want you to realize that, like, it's a performance. It's like, you know, like, we're trying to entertain rather than, you know, like, just be our natural selves. Like, I want to make it at least have that degree of separation. So it's like, okay, you know, it's like, he's not, you know, like, he's not just talking like he normally does. He's making a crazy wackadoodle video, you know. It's like, people watch my content. I don't know how people see it on YouTube. You know, it's like, to people on YouTube, I'm just some random guy, you know. It's like, you don't know me as the guy that goes to school, the guy that, you know, is a son, is a family man. I don't know. I don't think I'm that, but, you know, like a bartender, the real me. You know, it's like, I keep my private life private. I keep it private for a reason. You know, it's like the internet, like, is crazy. I'd recommend to any creator, if you're in the industry, if you're doing stuff now, if you want to be a better creator, if you want to try this stuff out, you got to make a choice in the beginning. And you got to stick with it. You got to be like, okay, I'm going to be me. I'm just going to do content, and we're going to see where it goes. But if you do that, you got to be comfortable with the fact that people probably aren't going to want to watch you. And don't take that as like oh, I'm a horrible person, I shouldn't be confident in myself. It's like, when I'm my natural self, I'm pretty quiet. I'm a very quiet guy. I'm pretty introverted. Like the convention videos and all that, like I had a blast filming that. It was super fun. There's a lot of cool people we met, a lot of stuff I didn't include on camera because it wouldn't have sold the editing, like the edited story that I was going for that like little mini documentary or whatever. But I legitimately, like, I don't know, I have pretty bad social anxiety at times. You know, everyone does. So like doing those, it's like it drains you. It kind of drains you. It's just like working a shift at the bar. It's like at the end of the night, it's like, I don't know. Like I'm drained, but I feel like I can't go to bed now. Like I've just been on for the past 8 hours. You know, bartending is kind of like a performance. It's like, okay, look at how cool I can make this cocktail. And then, you know, you're talking to people, but when I bartend, I try to just, you know, I talk about me. I talk about legitimate stuff, you know, like, because that's not like, I'm not behind a screen, you know, it's like I wouldn't want to be shifty or weird or, you know, guarded in real life because it's a little odd to me. But on YouTube, I'd rather be. It's like, I don't want you to know my personal life because people on the internet are fucking weird, especially the anonymous ones. Another tip as a creator, if you get a bunch of flack from anonymous people, even your friends, whatever, there are 2 reasons that that's happening. One is jealousy. Like they're like, okay, you have success, I don't have it. I'm gonna be a dickhead now. Or they're just weird in general. You know? Like don't let that discourage you. If you truly believe in your creative vision, don't let that, you know, just keep doing so. Like I've been making videos for 10 years. I don't care what people think about the content anymore. You know, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, it's fun, but I try not to take myself too seriously. You know, it's like at the end of the day, this channel is, you know, video game content. It's not like a legit career. It's not like a bread and butter job. It's a business. It's hard to grow. So it's like, you know, I'm not gonna try to, you know, act all high. I might appear like that in like other videos, but maybe I gotta get better at that then. I don't know. Like just not looking like I'm trying to show off. But if I am showing off, it's like, oh, look at me, I'm a fucking idiot. Like don't do what I'm doing right now. Like I'm trying to be a professional, you know. It's like as unprofessional as a lot of the content looks, I'm trying to be more professional with it because like I have some industry knowledge. I've been to a few studios. Like I went to Paramount on like a guest visit with my dad. That was fun. Getting to see like some of the stuff. Obviously that's like closed door though. Like they don't let see like what's really going on. But then I went to this new studio in Pennsylvania. It's by Chester, PA. I think it's called like Sun Studios. I'm not, you know, I can't. I have like I literally signed an NDA, so I can't tell you guys about the stuff I saw. You know, like I have to give them that respect. You know, it's a cool spot. They're working on some cool stuff. They made some cool stuff. I don't know exactly what I can say, so I'm not gonna, you know, be an idiot and say something I'm not supposed to about the place. But all in all, great people there. And the studios definitely seem like they're going somewhere. So there's a little shout out there. But in general, like I've been meeting a lot of people that are in the industry too that aren't like affiliated with YouTube, like that have like mostly Vimeo content, that are other, you know, amateur filmmakers like me, just trying to put stuff out there and see what sticks, you know. And I've always done that with YouTube. Like I've used it as like a very experimental platform because it's like that's the point. It's like a focus group, you know. It's like I'm sending this bit of content out, and it's like sometimes it just comes out bad, man. It's like I don't know. I've made content that like I don't regret. I don't regret anything I made. I'm proud of all my work, but you know, there's a reason why you have to keep doing the same thing multiple times. It's like not everything is going to come out perfect. It's like building like, you know, birdhouses. The first one you make is going to be a piece of crap. But you should still be proud that you made something. Like even if it falls apart, that's still a stepping stone. So I don't know. There's a lot of people that get discouraged real quick. Like I've worked with people that sell themselves way too short. Strong people, really intelligent people. And I've been like that too. It's like you don't want to be boastful in the workplace or whatever, but like sometimes it's just like, darn, man. It's like I respect the hell out of this person. They don't see that, like that glow that I see. They don't see like the tenacity, the grit, the spirit. It's like if you are a creative, I don't care what career you're in. You could be in banking for all I care. It's like that's so far removed from what I do, but if you truly believe that you're good at something and that's like your knack, it feels like you're playing like fucking jazz. It's like, wow, it's like I'm just flowing right now. I'm doing what I'm doing and it's working. Just keep doing it. Like that's hard to find. Some people don't find that for years, It's like I'm lucky that I knew that I wanted to be a filmmaker for a while. So like even at 21, my stuff isn't where I want it to be, but it's better than if I would have started at 21. It's like if I had to get 10 years of experience now, like I don't think I would make it in the industry. I honestly don't think I'm gonna make it. Or no, I'm not gonna be cynical. I think I'm gonna make it in the industry, but I think my vision now is a little bit more grounded than when I was a kid. Like, I need a movie deal. I need this, that, the other. It's like I don't know. I'd be happy if I just got paid. It's like I'd be happy if I could just do this. Who wouldn't be happy playing Google Snake and just talking? Like that's the easiest job in the world. I'm not gonna pretend like this job, like the YouTube job, like if I were to just do this content, which I don't think is possible. Like I don't know if you guys are gonna like it, but this is easy stuff, But the problem is that YouTube doesn't really promote stuff that's more candid, or at least I don't think they do. A lot of stuff is like smoke and mirrors, like Mr. Beast. He broke the algorithm, but it's because he knows how to manipulate it. He knows that people want a show, they want a spectacle, and I feel like it's crazy. Like I feel like there's got to be a point where he hits and it's like he can't do it anymore. His time's up. Like okay, you've done like the craziest thing, but then he recreates the Willy Wonka set. Like I respect the hell out of that. I don't know how you do it. Like I don't know how he does it mentally. It's like the amount of strain of just like, okay, I have to like, I'm the top of YouTube. Like he may be humble and say that he's not, but he is the top of YouTube right now. He has so much influence on the world right now. He's got like, it's insane. Like even the stuff about like his friends being trans, like that's a big issue now. It's like, that's crazy. It's like if my random conflicts with my friends were like blown out of proportion to the world, I don't know how I would handle that. It's like I'm just a guy. I make mistakes all the fucking time. All the time. I edit them out, for the content, but it's like in real life, if you meet me in real life, I'm probably gonna be like an awkward weirdo. I doubt anyone has ever actually spotted me in public, especially since I don't have that much, like, actual influence on YouTube. But if you were to, like, I'm a pretty, like reserved guy. I might look like I'm just aloof or whatever, but, like, if you really want to talk to me, just come up and talk. Like, I don't care. Like, go for it. But, like, I feel like I'd rather cover that now. Again, I'm not saying that, like, look at me, everyone's going to want to talk to me, but, it's like, I'd rather get that covered now in case that happens than have it happen and then have someone, like, feel weirded out by my presence because they're used to, like, the character that I play rather than who I actually am. It's like, I bartend, so you may see me bartending at some point. I would hope you don't dox me and, leak where I live or whatever. Like, you're a person as much as I am. You can do whatever the hell you want. But that stuff, like, as much as people are like, haha, like, funny, we dox a streamer, like, that stuff is crazy illegal. People have been killed. Like, like the whole Sneeko versus Critical thing, like, flashing guns over the internet. It's like, this is bad, man. It's like, you don't realize, like, at least I I don't know. I really don't know a lot with YouTube, but I've been trying to make it like really a performance when I'm like doing stupid stuff. Like like I'm being stupid. I'm being an idiot. This is for entertainment. But some people blur that. You know, it's like what's entertainment and what's not. Like who's the real you? Who's the persona? Like Moist Critical or whatever. It's like who's Critical? Who's Charlie? Sneeko. I don't know his real name, but like who's Sneeko and who's the real guy? You know, it's like I don't know. The internet can really take a toll on you. So I'd recommend to any creator. It's like it's daunting, but if you love it, you love it. You know, it's like you can't change what you love. That's kind of just inherent to you. So do what you want to do. And be confident with it. And there's going to be times when you're not going to be confident with it. You know, it's like, even now, I still have hiccups and stuff like that where it's like, shoot, I don't know if that's the best idea. But that's where you try, you fail, and it's like, okay, I failed, but you know what? I tried. That's all I could ask for, you know? I didn't just, leave that idea half-baked until, I'm 39 or something. Like, I'm glad that, I put out what I put out. And I put out a lot of stuff. I put out a lot of content that I'm proud of. I put out a lot of content that, like, I look back and I cringe at. A lot of it. The majority of it. I'm like, oh, geez, man, that's... Like, I don't like watching my old content that much. Sometimes I'll, like, once in a blue moon, I'll be like, okay, I'm nostalgic, I'll watch it, but... There's certain things where it's like, oh, that was cringy. For one reason or another, it's like, I don't know. Like I'm fairly good at editing out cringe now, at least, by making everything like the same kind of level of cringe throughout. But I don't know. It's weird. Like imagine like if this was a different trade, it's like you're like a guy that makes you make books. You're a book binder. You hand bind books. You have hand bound books or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't even think that's a real career. It might be. Who knows? I don't care if it is. Besides the point, you're a book binder. You're the guy that assembles books in a beautiful way. Imagine if everyone had access to the shitty books you made. Like when you were a kid or whatever, because you always knew you wanted to do the book thing or whatever. Kind of sucks, It's like, oh shit, well, I don't want anyone to see, like this disgusting, like visualization of how immature I used to be. But after a while, you have to realize it's like everyone has that, and I'm fine showing the stuff that I'm not proud of, and showing the stuff that like I've improved over the years, because, if I wasn't, confident with it when I made it, I wouldn't have put it out. I've scrapped ideas all the time. I still scrap ideas. Like, I legitimately have probably thrown away some really good ideas that, I sunk a lot of money or time into. But that's just the cost of, like doing business or being in a trade or whatever, so... I don't know. I've got big plans. A lot of us that are affiliated with the channel have a lot of big plans. Adam and I are doing an AI Tinder video. I don't know if I mentioned that this recording. I'm sorry, I'm a little jumbled because there's two recordings. But doing an AI Tinder video. Jack and I, we're filming some videos, like stock footage and like an intro for a video that I might make soon. I've been messing around with graphic design. I've got a friend from college, Arthur. He's doing 3D. Like we've got a lot of stuff going on. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. But I just want to let you know before I get too deep into like not being able to like sit back and record like a snake video or make like a video game let's play series, which I love. I love video games, it's like I'm fine with that. Like Mario Galaxy, beautiful game. I recently played that. Beautiful game. You can't beat it. The score, the colors, the movement, like everything is so fluid. Nintendo knows what they're doing when they're making video games. They just know. I don't know how. They're just mastered. They're masters at their craft. But, you know, before I get too deep into, like, you know, the Hollywood production stuff, smoke and mirrors, personas, trying comedy out and all that, doing sketch comedy, I just wanted to let you guys realize, like, I will always be grateful for what this channel has done for me as a creative person, as a person in general. I've learned so much making content. It's insane. I've learned, like, ways that I conduct myself, ways that I conduct myself in a business setting. So many things. And you wouldn't think it, because it's like this content still has that adolescent flair to it. It's very immature at a lot. You know, it's like the conventions I've gone to and all that. Just for content, you know, it's like it definitely doesn't seem like I know what I'm doing, and I kind of like that, you know. It's like I'd rather it look like a happy accident than me planning some crazy thing and it just failing, you know. But maybe I gotta do that more. I don't know. Like this, I don't care how many views this gets. I don't really care about the views in general. I started caring when I was making money, but then I realized, like, if I really wanted to milk the system and make money, I'd be a shell of who I really am. So I'd rather find a different way of making money and just be the happy guy I am and play Snake, you know. So don't expect this in every video, you know. Like I think there should be a clear separation between what my content is and who I am. It's hard when it's like edited. It's hard when it's on a channel that's all satire and like making fun of stupid trends and all that. So, you know, who knows? And I'm not going to use that like as an excuse for being abrasive and all that. You know, it's like I understand that my content is offensive. It's vulgar. It's profane. It's a lot of that, you know. But if you really take some time to look at it, you know, it's like if you really take some time to look at videos that might come across that way, like really analyze certain things, you might get the bigger picture. You might not. And that's fine. That's what art is. It's beautiful. Everyone's interpretation of art, like philosophy, music, it's different. And I'm kind of glad that I'm not going to appeal to everybody. You know, it's like, cool. But to the people that I do appeal to, and to the people that I don't appeal to but still respect what I'm doing, you know, it's like, okay, like I don't like your content per se, but I respect whatever else. It's like I respect you too. I respect the hell out of you guys. In fact, like, I don't think, you know, like a channel, like accolades or, you know, whatever, like that deserves respect. The number, you know, it's like, oh, I have 500 Instagram followers. You got to respect me now. Look at how cool I am. I'm like, it's like, who cares? Like I look back even at the subscriber milestone videos I've done. It's like, oh shoot, man. It's like, it just seems pretty self-centered. So when I do self-centered content now, I try to just like make fun of myself. And I love it. Oh my gosh. The lobster video. EJ and I had a great time filming that. Exotica, Ryan, my man, Ryan Bortolotti and I, like he knows what he's doing with that camera, and he got some good shots, so glad I could make that. So if you're watching this, Ryan, there you go. I'm gonna see you soon when I get back to school. Ugh, no. We're gonna just play this one out. We're gonna let this one go. I think this is about a good stopping point. Kind of covered everything I wanted to cover. I probably covered a little too much. If there was editing in there, it's not because I'm embarrassed about what I said or whatever. You know, it's like I legitimately just probably repeated myself. To be totally honest, I'm not gonna just keep that in. But yeah, you know, if you like this type of commentary video, like chillax, ASMR, like, you know, this is really easy for me to edit. You know, if you guys like it, I'll make more. But I'm not gonna, you know, like I'm gonna still do the stuff that I like to do too. You know, like that's kind of the whole point of the channel for me. But, you know, if I can do some, you know, service to you guys, if I can appeal to the people that have been sticking around for a while and make some content you like to make, I will. You know, it's kind of my like duty as like an entertainer. It's like, you know, you give up time out of your day to watch my dumbass play video games. Might as well give you some good content. I don't know. This game also gives you a lot of time to breathe. You know, it's like, this is peaceful. I don't know what it is. It's something about, you know, it's something in your brain that just kind of needs uniformity. Like an easy task, but difficult to master. It's like anything. I think that's what short form of content is appealing to, is like, look at me. I'm doing something that's satisfying, but I'm doing it for you, and you can still get that satisfaction in your brain. You're tricking your brain to thinking like, oh, look at this power washing thing, you know? But doing that in real life, honestly, it's pretty fun. I don't know. All you gamers out there that feel like you don't have a way, go touch grass, literally, you know? And that's in like the most supportive way possible. I'm you. I'm one of you. So go out there and like mow the lawn or some shit. I don't know. Lift weights. Do something. And if you don't wanna, don't. I'm not forcing you to. I don't really care what you do. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Darn it. But, you know, it's just like, do things that, you know, like, lead to progress. Love yourself. You know, it's like, I think, like, the better gym habit isn't like, oh, my girlfriend broke up with me. I'm gonna shoot Tren and, like, go hit the bench 5 times a day. Like, just go because you want to improve yourself. Like, slow gains are so much better than over time stuff, I've learned. Same thing with YouTube. It's like, I would rather have it be a slow growth than explode. Like, when the videos blew up, it's like, I didn't know what the hell to do. I was like a chicken with its head cut off. There's a lot of pressure. And I dropped the ball, you know? But who knows? You know, it's like, I would rather... Like, I'm grateful enough that I even got to hold the ball for a second. You know, it's like, holy crap, you know, I've been doing this for so long. I made something from it, you know. But yeah, like, if you want more of these videos where it's like, I can give you guys, like, I'm not that old, I'm only 21, but I could give you guys some advice about, you know, starting your career, what I've learned from my mistakes. You know, just like, advice with a grain of salt. If you want that, comment that, you know, or something. Like, I'm pretty active in the comments, honestly. Like, for people that are actually like addressing me and not like making a meme or whatever, it's like, yeah, like, I'll, like, if you're like, oh, how did you shoot this? What did you use? Like, technical stuff. I will literally give you my full creative process. I'm not going to gatekeep that, you know. Maybe I won't see the comment, you know. It's like, I've got a life too, but I'd rather influence people in a way that helps people, not be like, oh, look at how cool my life is, but I'm not going to show you how to get there. I'm going to pretend like I know how to and release, like, some marketing tool or, like, release a video that's, like, a hustled video. Like P90X for YouTube. It's like, granted, you know, it's like, if I have the prestige to do that, I could make a lot of money off of that. But if you see me do that, like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a decision I would make. I don't think I'll ever do that. Like, I plan on doing more merchandise and all that. Like, if people actually care about that. But I want my quality, like, I want my products to be quality. I want my content to be quality. So that's why I don't really do these videos anymore. Allow for breathing room, you know. But I might do some more of that, so who knows? Ask me questions. We could treat this series like a Q&A. We could treat the series just as me playing Snake and I get 10 views, but I still enjoy myself for uploading a video that is more personal. You know? A little break from the craziness that is, like, the character, TheSlickGecko or whatever. It isn't me, you know, Daniel. I don't know. We'll see. Future has a lot in store. Actually, that's my dad, so I should probably hop off anyway. But, I'll catch you guys. I hope you're enjoying life. I think my dad's actually talking to me, but I can't even hear him, so I gotta stop the recording. Alright. Oh, that's my goddaughter. Oh, she's with them. Okay, well. Nice. I'll get this video out, and I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys do too. If you're going through some shit, hang in there. If you're not, awesome. Alright, I'll catch you guys.